Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of my Grue Rume Show. For the Grue Rume Show today, I got a professional wrestling legend, and his name is Jushin Thunder Liger, and he's going to be with Sonny Onoo, and I'm really looking forward to talking to both of them for my show. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host of Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume Show. And my interview with professional wrestling legend Jushin Thunder Liger will be coming up very soon. This is my Grue Rume, and as always, welcome to my nightmare. So stay tuned. Okay. Oh, wait, your phone. Oh, wait. Okay, it's good now. Okay, guys, welcome to Grue. Thank you so much for coming on. And I guess the first question I'll start asking you, sir Liger, is what was it like to break into the pro wrestling world? Like, I know when you started, you did New Japan, Mexico, and even stuff like Stu Hart and Owen Hart. Like, how was it like for you to break into all those different ones?
一番初めた時に、ライガーさんが一番初めにプロレス入った時は、カナダの方に行ったり、
はい、
メキシコの、ニュージャパンメキシコとかやってた時、
はい、
それでどうでしたかってそういう移動してて。
そうですね、その時はもう大変だなと思ったんですけど、今になって思えば、それがいろいろ経験になったんで、よかったんじゃないかと思います。
What do you think about it? It was difficult for me, you can imagine, I'm adding things here, but, it was a language and all that. But now that I look back, it was a very important part of my, my learning experience.
Definitely. And what was like starting out early working for Stu Hart, and you got to learn from Owen too, and from what I heard, Stu Hart is very hard on his wrestlers.
スチューハートはきつい先生だったし、オーンハートとプロレスを習うのどうでしたかって。
いや、ハートファミリーはもうみんないい人で、レスリング真面目です。
He says they were very kind to him, and of course they're a legend in wrestling, but they were very kind to him during the time he was there learning.
Okay. And the first time you ever put the mask on, was it hard to actually like see out of it and wrestle in it? Like how long did it take for you to get used to wearing the mask?
一番マスクを始めた時は、はい、ちょっとどうでしたかって見るとかマスクかぶって仕事レスリングするのは難しかったですか？
まず視界が悪いですよね。真正面しか見えないので、あと呼吸が、試合用のマスクもちっちゃくなるので、それも呼吸も苦しかった。
The most difficult part is your vision gets, tunnel vision because of the mask. And of course, with a mouthpiece, when it's small, so the breathing becomes much more difficult. So you don't get enough oxygen, basically. And so that was rather getting used to.
Oh, wow. Okay. And what made you want to start to do like more of the power moves, because you were always known for the martial arts and high flying, and what made you want to transition more to doing like the power moves and the power bombs and all that?
一番初めのライガーさんやったものは格闘技のやり方とか、それだったで、いつにもっとパワーバンとかそういう新しい技をそちらの技に入れてきたんですかって。
漫画をヒントに入れることもありますし、格闘技をヒントに入れることもあるんで、その時の生活です。生活の中で。
So what he's saying is that because Jushin Thunder Liger was anime character, so what anime kind of, also led him into some of the waza techniques, into his persona in a ring as well. So So the anime somewhat dictate what he did in the ring as well.
Okay. And I know.
I mean, you know, for me for the first time.
I know you were the one who actually created the shooting star press. And how did that come? Like how did you know how to do it, and what made it come about, like doing the shooting star press?
The shooting star press はライガーさんの有名な技で、どうやってそれを来たんですかって。
あれはカトゥーンです。アニメです。
Oh, it came from anime.
Oh,
that
okay.
Came directly from anime, and he was playing that character in anime, but that technique came from anime.
Wow, that is awesome. Okay. And did it take a while when you came over to WCW? Did it take a while to learn the US style of wrestling?
WCW に来た時にアメリカンスタイルのはちょっと時間がかかりましたかって。
まあ日本とは若干スタイルは違うと思うんですけど、根底に考えている根っこは一緒だと思うんです。やっぱり格闘技なんだからそんなに時間かかなかった。
It didn't take a long time to learn. You know, they are different. The Japanese style is different than certainly what Western style or American style. But but technique, pro wrestling, you can incorporate it and learn it, and so it didn't take him a lot of time.
Oh, okay. And when you were there in WCW, you had so many classic feuds and matches, like guys like Chris Benoit and Eddie and Rey Mysterio and Flying Brian. Like how was that like working all those guys?
そういうベンワーとかいろいろ選手と素晴らしい試合がいっぱいありましたねって。で、その選手たちの試合をできたのは今から見るとどう思いますかって。
いや、僕はそういう強い選手、すごく上手い選手、そういった選手に恵まれましたよね。僕のライバルと言われている選手はもう超一流だからみんな、そういう選手と試合ができたのが嬉しかったです。
He says, they were considered, of course, they were his rival, but
yeah,
they were such a good wrestler, superior wrestler, that he looked forward to having the matches and honored to have those matches with him. That he says, I'm very happy about that.
Okay. And when you were wrestling the great Muta, in one of the matches you had with him is when he ripped the mask off, and you had another gimmick that you were doing, Jushin Liger. Like what inspired like being him, and the face paint, the body paint, and even the mist that Muta did?
ライガーさんがグレイ・ムタと試合したときに、
はい、
いや、その時のミストしたり、いろいろグレイ・ムタの、
はい、
技をいろいろ試合中でやりましたね。
はい、
それはその試合の時はどう思いましたかって、どういうようなあれが試合を出てきたんですか。
ああ、それはムタがどういう技を持ってるかって勉強して、やられる前にやっちゃおう。
So what he thought was, he studied what Great Muta's technique was, the poison mist and other things. So he wanted to get him before he got him. So he wanted to use his technique against him before he used it against Jushin Liger.
Smart. Nice. And besides you, like one of my favorite wrestlers was Hayabusa, and how how was your time like with, hanging out with Hayabusa and wrestling him?
あなた以外に、はやぶさは彼は、有名な、はやぶさのファンだってさ。で、はやぶさと試合できるのは、いろいろありましたねって。で、それはどう思いますかって彼もいなくなっちゃって。
いや、もう本当にもったいないなと思いました。あんだけいいものを持ってる選手がそうそういないし、本当に残念ですね。
He says he regrets the fact that, he was such a great wrestler and with great techniques. And there wasn't too many of those, someone like him. And for him to not be here anymore and to lose him was very regretful.
Yeah, I know, definitely. And when you had the brain tumor, when you got surgery for, were you ever scared that you would never get back wrestling again, get back in the ring again?
あなたが手術した時、なんかあったの頭の。
血腫ができた。
When he had a tumor, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
で、その時に、手術の後に、また試合できるかってそういうことを考えましたか？
考えました。
He said, yeah, I thought about it, right, that if I'm not going to be able to get back in the ring. So he's grateful that, he was successful and he got back in the ring.
Definitely. And how was it like you had a match for the WWE and they put you in the WWE Hall of Fame, and how was that experience like to be put into the WWE Hall of Fame?
WWE にはHall of Fame に入って、
はい。
素晴らしい選手が入らないじゃない、Hall of Fame の。そこに入られてどう思いますかって。
いや、僕が入っていいのって思います。
What he thought was this: Are you sure you want me? Yeah, he was flattered, obviously, and that was his response.
Okay. And I was reading like one wrestler that you talked really great about was your time working with Jericho. And what did you learn from like wrestling with Chris and doing matches with him?
あなたのインタビューをいろいろ見てみると、昔のインタビューを見ると、ジェルコのことをライガーさんは褒めますねって。で、彼からいろいろ今まででも友達で、ね、試合彼からいろいろ習いましたか？
はい。直接どうのこうのじゃないんですけど、彼の試合を見て学ぶところはたくさんありましたし、それはクリス・ジェリコだけじゃなくて、クリス・ベイモアとか、エリー・ゲレーロとか、そういった選手からもそういうこと。
He says, since we're talking about Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and they were his rival, but he studied their films and watched them, and you can learn from them, and so they're a great sense of be able to get inspiration from watching those guys.
Okay. And one match that a lot of fans never knew was you and Randy Savage, and that was a match for some reason it never got the play it should have got. And what was it like to step in like in America? The Macho Man was just as big as Hogan was, and what was it like to actually have that match with Macho Man?
だから彼の言うのはレンディ・サベージと試合した時にあんまり今を思い出がないんですけど、でもあんな素晴らしいホーガンみたいなトップの選手と試合できて どう思いましたかって。
いや、緊張しました。とにかく緊張す
He says, I was nervous as you could imagine to wrestle somebody like Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's Macho Man, of course. And when you were wrestling, yet, like, how did you train? Like, what was your workout and diet like?
試合の選手の時は、試合してた時代の時は、食べ物とか、練習はどういうような練習でしたし。
やっぱりウェイトトレーニングと、あと充実と、ジャパニーズカンフー、マーシャルアーツですね。それをやってました。
This is, of course, weight training and a lot of martial art training.
Okay.
And of course, he studied jiu-jitsu. So techniques, and he said, yeah, he did a lot of those to keep himself up to fighting shape.
Oh wow, nice. And what about songs? Like, what kind of songs do you like listening to? What's on your playlist?
どういうような音楽が好きですかって。
音楽。
歌とかさ。
日本のカントリーソングが演歌ですよね。カントリーソングが最近年取ってきたんで、それがいいなって思う。
He thinks about, of course, Japanese songs that move his heart, you know. Didn't know he was such a romantic guy.
Yeah,
Like そんなロマンティックな。
いや、ロマンティックですよ。
Something that, moves his heart.
okay, that works. Yeah.
That's something I didn't know. I didn't expect that answer.
And we're in Halloween season, and do you like any horror movies? Do you watch any horror movies for Halloween season?
やっぱり今月はほらハロウィン
ハロウィン。
です。だから怖い映画は、好きな怖い映画ありますかって。
ちょっと古い映画でエクソシストって怖かった。
なんていうの？
エクソシスト。
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Yeah, he said he's the only, scary movie. The Exorcist. It's a classic. But he said, yeah.
夜トイレ行けなかった。
He said, I couldn't go to a toilet at night. Jushin Thunder Liger, toughest man I know, and he says he couldn't go to a toilet at night.
Yeah.
確かにな、彼女頭ぐるっと回るじゃん。
そう。
ね
え。Yeah.
Remember when she turns her head?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, that scared the shit out of me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. And what is your drink of choice? What kind of drink do you like if you're hanging out or going out?
Going out といろいろな人と飲みに行くときはどういうものを飲みますかって。
飲むのはもうだいたいコーラとかウーロンティーが多いですね。
He drinks. I mean, matter of fact, we were just at the restaurant. I sent you some pictures. But he drinks Coca-Cola, his drink of his choice, and uroncha, the tea, cold tea.
Oh.
Yeah, Nagata. We have Yuji Nagata here with us, up here in Minneapolis for the match tomorrow. And we went to a little place. We were out having a little lunch just a few hours ago, and we were drinking beer. It's 11:30, and he only drank tea.
Okay.
Yeah. Little bit of tidbit that I'm going to tell you. When we used to, when I used to manage him in WCW, and he's from Japan, and we would be traveling on a tour. He would stay in a hotel. We would stay in a hotel, not together, but we would stay in a hotel. And I would try to get him to go out. I'm 40 years old, young man, and
yes, housekeeper.
Yeah, housekeeper. We're good, thank you.
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm sorry, no.
Okay, you have to edit that part out. We have a lady visiting us.
Oh, okay.
No, but he was such a, straightforward. I couldn't get him out of the hotel room. I said, Liger-san, let's go eat. No, Sonny, I stay in my room. What are you doing in your room? You can't watch TV because they don't understand English. I said, what are you doing in your room? I'm starting to wonder, you know what I mean? But what I found out a couple of days later, he's a great, and this is a lot of people, this is exclusive for you. A lot of people don't know this. He's a clay, he takes a clay and makes figures.
Oh, wow.
I mean, like real good stuff like Godzilla, and those Japanese classic monsters. And and I've been trying to get some of those for souvenirs from him, but well, it's just it's baked, so it'll break travel. So I have to, I think that's a BS excuse person for myself. No, but he's very good at it. I mean, like really good. I mean, can you imagine original Jushin Thunder Liger clay made? We should do a claymation.
That would be so awesome, yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. クレイにさ、ライガーさんの姿を作って、クレイメーションってやるじゃないの、漫画みたいに。それやったらすごいと思う。Yeah, I think so. Well, you and I got to work on that, right?
I know, exactly. We got to get him to make clay now, right?
Jushin Thunder Liger, because he's already a anime character.
Yes,
There's a manga he came from. So claymation's right there, and that'll be a movie.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure.
I think Jushin Thunder Liger versus Godzilla would be great.
I know, exactly. Could you picture that made into a comic book or something,
Right, yeah. He gets some kind of strange ray from, the source and grows real big and fights.
Yes.
Yeah. Saves Tokyo.
That would be so awesome.
Liger saves Tokyo.
Oh my God. Yeah. You're coming up with these great ideas. Like this is great.
You ideas so you guys can, get the production rolling.
Exactly. He's saying no. And what does Jushin Liger eat? Like, what kind of food do you like to eat?
食べ物。何でも食べますね。何でも。Pretty much eats everything. Fruits. He likes fruit. But I just took him to those conveyor belt sushi place.
Yes.
The picture I sent you?
Yes.
Okay. He ate this much by himself. こんなぐらい食べちゃって。
あれ、みんなの集めたの。じゃねえよ。
He said not true. He said that all the place was from all of us eating.
Oh, okay.
No,
but to me,
he ate me this much. Little Sonny ate maybe this much. Liger, Sonny.
Very bad.
Very bad? Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
I'm a heel manager.
Okay.
And, there's a lot of people that have their thoughts of like the WWE is like the big place to be now. They're breaking records, but AEW is like an alternative for WWE, and for some reason, like a lot of fans like are taking shots at them and putting the company down. And what are your thoughts on AEW and the wrestlers there? And I know you even made an appearance too on the show.
Yeah. AEW この前出ましたよ。1年ぐらい前。それで今 WWE がトップでみんな WWE はトップってみんな思ってますし、だから AEW はライガーさんはどう思いますかって会社の選手とかは。
はい、岡田和親。
岡田和親 is over there, former New Japan top guy.
で、そういう日本人の選手に言ってるんで、やっぱり同じ日本人として頑張ってほしいなって。
He wants like Okada to be very successful. Being Japanese, certainly from same company. You know, so he's grateful that there's a place that they, you know, the Japanese fans can, Japanese wrestler can show their technique and their persona. So, you know, having other companies, great.
It is. It is. And would there ever be a slight chance that you go back to the ring for one match?
で、もう最後の試合はもうやっちゃったから、でももう一度なんか試合できますかねって。
いや、もう年も年なんで。
もう my age, you know.
I'm too old.
He's too old, he thinks. But as a manager, if you can, lots of money, I can get him in a ring. Maybe we have to buy him a house.
That's true, yes.
打ち勝ってあげるからいい試合はもう一度。
I'm too old.
He says he's too old. Well, I don't know why he's shaking like that. He's too cold.寒いのかな
Freezing.
That right condition, I'll get him.
Okay.
That's right.
There you go.
Sure. Beachfront home. Now, where are you right now? Where are you located?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's no beachfront in Philadelphia.
No, there isn't.
No.
It's just streets.
So that's too cold up there. We got to get him home, like maybe Houston, Miami,
California.
Florida. Get him a home in Florida. I think I can get him a match.
Yeah, go to Florida.
Yeah, we're going to Florida. Disney. We're going to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liger versus Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
You do the poison mist to Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Yes.
Yes. That's
Oh my God, that would be so funny to see though. Like I know it was scar so many kids, but that would be so funny to see.
That'd be great.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm giving you all these ideas. Make it happen, man.
I know. We have to make something happen here. Like Liger versus Mickey, Liger versus Godzilla. Something has to plan out.
Yeah.
And I see, you know, at the end of the year, you're going to be on the Jericho cruise, and what are you looking forward to about being on a wrestling cruise?
Jerichoのクルーズに行きますよね。
はい、行きます。
Yeah, I'll be there too.
I know.
So, 楽しく待ってますか？
楽しみにしてます。本当にすぐ楽しみ。
He says, I'm looking so forward to waiting, you know, to be able to go on a cruise. He's so happy to go to cruise with me. Trapped on a boat was Akto manager. Akto means evil manager. I'll get him drinking some, you know, rum and some juice. Drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta make sure he doesn't fly off the boat.
I mean, if you give him enough drinks, he might do a match with Chris Jericho on the cruise, right?
Yeah, they actually have a match. You know that, right? They actually have a wrestling match on a cruise.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm too old.
He has to go take a break. He's too old. He has to go take a break. While he's break, you can ask me questions that he won't answer.
Well, I mean, I'll ask you questions about you then. So you know, your time in WCW was amazing, and besides Liger, like you worked with so many great wrestlers, like the Ultimate Dragon, Bull Nakano. Yeah,
she's right over here right today, which is with us, and we have, you know, of course, because Chono and Keisuke Sasaki, you know, Akira Hokuto.
Yes,
she's still WCW Women's Champion.
Yes, that's true. She never got beat.
No, she never got beat.
That is so true. Yes.
You know, I mean, Chono-san, you know, and but for me, honestly, I was so blessed to be able to manage, be part of their persona when they're in the United States, you know, and that's why whenever somebody wants Liger, they call me, you know, and to bring him to these, like we have a signing event tomorrow in Minneapolis for women's shelter for the state of Minnesota. We're doing a fundraising. And
oh wow, okay.
yeah, to be able to do stuff like that and celebrity appearance events, you know, and so it's great. I mean, I was blessed to be able to have that time in WCW.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Like that, I mean, I was growing up with that, like the wars of Monday Night Raw and everything, and WCW like whooped them for a number of weeks.
Right. 83 weeks straight.
Exactly. Yes.
That's Eric Bischoff's podcast.
I know it is. Liger was there for that too. Like well, how?
Yeah, let me stop you there and let me tell you what we did today. Earlier today. Now you remember when Nitro started?
Yes.
Very first match was in Minneapolis, Mall of America, which is right over here, about a couple miles away, 3 miles away from where we are right now. So today, I'll send you a picture. Today, I got Jushin Thunder Liger and myself and Yuji Nagata went over there to where he wrestled his first match in Rotunda in Mall of America against Brian Pillman.
Yes.
And he was a very first match of what's his famous Monday Night Nitro.
Oh,
so we went over there and took some pictures and reminisced 19 years ago.
Wow.
I know it.
Yeah. I can't believe it's that long ago. Wow.
I know it. But we haven't aged at all. My hair got a little white.
No, nope.
19 years. How old are you?
44.
Oh, so you were just a 20-year-old kid.
I know. Like I was so happy when that time, the WCW versus the WWE, like that was such an amazing
time for the wrestlers, best of time for business, best of time for the company, and best of time for the fan.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah.
What was your experience like? You're the very first match on a brand new show that's going against the WWE.
一番初めの番組の一番初めの試合とピョーマンと試合できてどう思いましたか？
その試合がファーストマッチのところは全然考えなくて、とにかくブライアン・ピルマン、カナダのカルガリーでも一緒にずっとやってたんで、すごいそれを楽しみにしてましたね。
He says, I was very excited and happy because I knew him. They worked together in Calgary. He was at the same time. So he knew Brian and so he was very excited. He didn't worry too much about the television part and all that. He wouldn't, but he was excited about the match he was going to have with Brian Pillman.
Okay. And I know the whole Jushin Liger thing came from anime, but do you have a superhero that you like most?
キャラクターのジュシン・サンダー・ライガーはキャラクター、アニメキャラクターは知ってますけど、ライガーさんがスーパーヒーローみたいな人いますかって。
僕が憧れたのはやっぱりミルマス・カラス。
Yeah, as a wrestler, Mil Mascaras was his superhero.
アントニオ猪木。
アントニオ猪木。ウルトラマンとかね。
ウルトラマン。
I said, how about Ultraman?
Yes, I definitely remember that. Yes,
right? Yeah, he fought a lot of monsters from all over the space. My age kind of gives away there with Ultraman. But they made a new anime of Ultraman now. There's a new one.
I saw that. Yeah. Like they're making a new one. Yeah. Nice. And I guess the last thing I'll ask you is basically where could fans follow you at? Like, do you have any social media that you do and keep up with?
ソーシャルメディアでどっかやってますかって、なんか Facebook とか。
X やってますね。
X or Twitter. X, Twitter. It used to be the Twitter. Now the X, he says he's on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. でこの移動のことをそこに出る。今日の。僕
出ます、出ます。
Yeah, he's gonna write about our trip here.
僕が送るんで。
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he'll send him over there to the office in Japan, and he'll talk about what a wonderful time he had with Sonny-san.
Exactly. Yes.
Wait, you tell you what?
そうそうそう。
Hit me with his horn. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like they hurt.
Yeah, これ本当痛い。あ、痛い。
これ、マスクつけて街中歩くと3人ぐらいぶら下がって突き刺さって危ない。
He says sometime when Japanese, he'll be walking with his mask on. And says he'll be home, and there'll be like 3-4 things that get hooked on his horn.
Too heavy.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets real heavy.
Too heavy.
Yeah.
Sometimes he goes to Japan, and the girls, young girls will go, Liger-san, Liger-san.
2-3 girls, yeah.
2-3 girls.
Too heavy, yeah.
Yes. Get too heavy.
See, that mask brings a lot of luck then, right?
Yeah. Much love. Well, girls, they like the horn.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
女の人はこういうホーンが好きだから。
いろいろ。
硬いもの。何
ほら
ごめん。
Too bad! Too bad, King!
Big horn. Oh,
Hey!
big horn. All right, here we go. Man, you got so much exclusive on this interview.
I know. I see that. Thank you so much for this, Sonny, and thank you, Liger and Sonny.
Like us every day. Whenever we hang out, we eat and we joke, jodan, eat.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is the most Japanese word called majime. Very conservative, doesn't do anything, don't drink. So I have to drink twice more for him. この人のために俺は飲まない。
It makes sense. It makes sense. You know, if you're hanging out and someone doesn't drink, you have to drink for them. Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Yeah.
When somebody say, "Hey, can I buy you guys a drink?" Yes, I order a drink for him, but since you don't, I have to drink for him. Yes.
Well, yeah. Of course.
You would be rude. It would be rude if I didn't, partake on somebody offering you a drink.
I know. Someone's offering you a drink, you have to take it. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
That's why Liger-san have to sometimes carry me back to my room. That happens often.
Hey, I mean, if you're drunk or passed out, then you have to get carried to your room. Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes I hang onto the horn, like the girls.
Right. Exactly.
Too hard, right?
Yeah, hot.
Yes. Hard.
何が硬いの All right, great.
All right, Sonny, Jushin, thank you so much for coming on and doing this. It was so amazing to chat with Liger, with Sonny, and thank you so much for this. Like Jushin Thunder Liger is always someone I love.
そうか、危ないから。
多分でしょ He says we're gonna close with all that because Sonny's going off to the side in the woods. So, and then Liger's talking about how hard he is. So 気をつけないと I think we're talking about this horn.
I don't know.
Yeah. He just called me stupid ass. That's all.
What's up?
well, man, listen, thank you so much for having us.
Definitely.
Okay. Let me know are you gonna are you gonna edit it and edit out all those crazy things that we talked about?
Oh no, this is perfect.
This is exclusive classic.
Exactly. This is perfect. I'm not taking like this. Everything that happened on this interview is great. I love it.
これ流れるのこっそり NG なんじゃねえの
He says, are you sure you can put this online? Because, you know, you might be like, you have to put the disclaimer, right?
Okay, yeah, okay.
PG-17. 17歳の話は見てくれ。The X-rated anime, Liger.
Yeah.
Liger talks about his horn.
That would definitely catch a lot of wrestling fans' attention. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Liger should, you know what Liger should do? I got another idea for you.
Okay.
Those blue pills. You want to be horn like Liger? Take this pill. わかるこれ。薬がなんだ。もう少し。All right. That's enough.
Okay.
We gotta go.
Yes.
All right, Sonny. Thank
We
you.
gotta go.
Thank you, Liger. Thank you.
I'll be in touch. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
いいの
それでいいの。